kill you, and they charge you for it because insurance companies are fucking scam artists. They fucking it. That wasn't it. They called it an optional procedure. You had two options: take it out or die. The system's fucked, man, and it's not fair that fucking happened to you, Vissy. I know you're proud. I understand that because I wouldn't be able to ask for help either. Like, it's just not something that's easy. But man, Vissy, you have so many people care about you and love you that like. Yeah.
There's nothing
Yep.
wrong with dreaming. Wishing for the impossible is just human nature. That's all.
Yeah, Jay, it's
Just a pencil and a dream. We
cock.
want everything.
Cocto lockered. Cocto lockered?
You just have to believe.
Yeah.
Believe can make you succeed. Believe can make you rich. Believe can make you powerful. Why, with enough belief, you can even cheat death itself.
It's not your fault, Vissy, because it's. What are you barking at, dude? I think he's barking at Gizmo. Insurance is fucking broken in this country. Because guess what? Go look at. God damn it. Is this the Ink Demon? Go look at the fucking profit margin for industries. Every single fucking quarter, fucking insurance companies are fucking the top of profits. Because guess what? They don't pay out. They don't pay out even though you're paying insurance to fucking pay for that shit. What killed me? Yep, it's fucked up, Dark. So, this is what's happened. If over the last 40ish years, I think I saw a story about this, and I think it goes back to Nixon. There was like, I think in the mid 70s, this thing happened where I don't know all the basically the middle and lower class stayed stagnant, and everyone above them started going up and up and up because they stopped instituting stuff that made it so that the system wasn't fucking stacked. Because they started fucking paying the fucking politicians to get all the shit they wanted and fucking stacking the thing, like the cards against the fucking lower class. And guess what? We're still doing it. We pay, you and I, chat, pay more taxes than fucking Jeff Bezos. How does that make sense? Yep. And the fucking Republican Party and their fucking dripple down economics have been proved over and over again that are bullshit. The fucking Bezos and we have fucking goddamn what's his name from Amazon flying cocks into space. Trickle down. I don't fucking know what I meant. I said, but yes, I meant trickle down. I don't know. I meant drip. I think I said drip, Greg, but trickle down. Yes. God, I'm just angry right now. And it's infuriating because guess what? The system is fucked. Yeah, dig down does seem right, Jay. It's so fucked, and it's so fucked to the average person. Like, I have a good salary and a good job. I have okay insurance. It was way better before. So the only thing with Obamacare, I don't have any issues with Obamacare. It fucked up. It kind of fucked up insurance for like people who had it already. But I'm okay with my insurance being a little less okay while other people can afford insurance. So I'm okay with that. But the problem is, this is how I always compared insurance. I pay $100+ a week for insurance. So that's $400 a month ish. And then, so you do that. So it's like 52 weeks. So it's like what? $5,200 or $5,200 a year. I'm still terrified to go to the doctor and go, and something like what happened to Vissy happening to me. Dick dribble like, we're talking about cock itch. That's it's pre-cum, and that's all you're ever gonna get. Yep, exactly, Kathy. I mean, fucking Bill Gates just got divorced and lost 60. I mean, him and fucking Bezos are like they both got divorced, right? And it didn't affect any of. This is the ultimate sign we're fucked and shit needs to get changed. When the fucking rest of the country is fucking suffering and not able to do anything because of how fucked the system is, the billionaires in our country made even more money. They all made more profit in the last year and a half than ever before. Yep, Doc. It needs to be fixed, man. It needs to be fixed. It's the problem is, this is the problem, and this is here we get to. None of this shit is ever gonna fixed, never gonna get fixed unless we do one thing. One thing. That one thing is install term limits. Guess what's never gonna happen? We're never gonna install term limits. Because these motherfuckers are all politicians for life because it's the fucking comfiest job with all the benefits where you get to take all the days off you want, and then you get to you turn into a giant douchebag like Ted Cruz, who still gets caught being a giant douchebag and nobody cares because he's from fucking Texas. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the problem is the problem is, and this is the true thing, this shit isn't fucking just here. This shit is everywhere. It gets more attention here. Fucking these fucking like, you know, all the shit with like, yeah, it makes sense, Stark. I mean, Biden became president because we have we have apathy, and apathy leads to Hillary Clinton running for the Democrats against fucking Orange Julius himself, you know? Well, that's the problem, Kathy. The problem is people go, this is the true thing. How many people do you know who have voted one party their entire life? So you have people who vote Democrat or Republican no matter what. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. Spray tan piece of shit. Is that better? Spray tan piece of shit. Is that better? Spray tan piece of shit. So this is how this Cheeto Loney, this is how I put it. I grew up 30 minutes outside of Cleveland. And I'm using this as example because of where I'm from and the examples I had. The city of Cleveland has not helped poor people for a very, 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 very long time. And guess what? Because the city of Cleveland, again, this is because of where I'm. African Americans end up being very primarily Democratic voters, right? They keep voting to the same people. And they have some idiots in that. Like, dude, I hate both parties. And I'm using this as an example because they kept voting Democrats even though they weren't helping them. Not that, fuck, and not probably Republicans wouldn't have helped them, but people just vote. So many people go in and see, they don't see names. They see Republican, Democrat. At least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit. Yep, Jay, you know it, the Cleveland tourism video. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, are you oh, that's so fucked up. I mean, God, so many, and that wasn't my dad that time. So it's a system where I will admit I've gone back and forth. I voted for Obama the first time. I wasn't sure how much I liked him after 4 years and voted for fucking, who was it? Romney? I don't even fucking know at this point. And then obviously didn't vote for Trump either time. Maris, I was told by my father, turned 70 this year, lifelong conservative because he grew up military, all this stuff. I was told that my father told me he was disappointed in me because I told him I voted for Biden. Yeah, they're both. That's why that South Park is so funny, because it's the giant douche and the turd sandwich. I'm sorry, Dark. It's fucking depressing, man. It's depressing. And it's so hard because the system is so stacked, you know? I don't know, man. Like, how do we... I honestly think that the only way we're ever doing anything is term limits, because these people are only in it for themselves. I mean, it's funny because, like, then you have people like, look at people like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, who is... I don't agree with a lot of things Bernie Sanders says, but the man has at least semi-different ideas, you know? I fucking hate when people do that, Vissy.
Should be plenty. Return them to me.
I actually got in a car.
Try not to die on the way back.
I actually got in a car accident a couple years ago because this I used to write for Tempo Storm, a website about Hearthstone, and my leader, my team lead guy, who was the leader of the group, was like, "Oh, I have to talk to you about something later," and I'm like, "You can't do that to me, dude." And he did it to me and wouldn't fucking say what it was. And my head was like thinking about it, and I fucking rear-ended a car getting off the highway. Not bad or anything like that, but I know. Reese, I don't think Bernie's perfect. That's not my point. My point was, I don't even think Bernie's great. Bernie's just more extreme than most other candidates, and that's why I use him as an example. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're completely right. I mean, so Cole, the thing I say after you install term limits would be campaign financing. Campaign financing might even be... The problem is why I say term limits, because no motherfucker in their right mind is going to fucking go after campaign financing unless there are term limits. And he's fucking ancient, Reese. That's what... You're not wrong. But the problem is with that, Cole, things started with I forget who really started it, but you saw all the things that Trump did.
Sammy said I had talent.
Where he just did his
He was always a good liar. Still.
He just did his like presidential decrees shit, right? So am I supposed to go down? What? I'm level 9, okay. Yeah. Oh, I mean, do you see all the shit fucking, where, fucking Trump, ever since he lost the election, has been raising more money, because he tells people the shit was a fraud. And there's a fucking piece of shit in California doing the same thing. So this is how I put it. My friend growing up named Dan. No extra names or anything. Dan was always kind of an asshole. He was my asshole, and he harassed me and gave me shit my whole life. But he was always kind of an asshole, and he knew it, and he's gotten better as he's gotten older. But he was in the Young Republicans in college, and this is back, in the early 2000s, during the Bush times. And he was going to Washington to do, work for things and stuff, campaign, Republicans in Washington and stuff. And he goes, man, I can't even handle these pieces of shit because everything's so fucking shady in Washington. Yeah. I know what you mean, Cole. She's quite a gal. Where am I supposed to put this shit? I don't know where I'm supposed to put these fucking gears.
Have you seen them? The swollen ones. They're just stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick. And yet, it's the perfect thing for keeping myself together.
The problem was, though, Cole,
you'll have to learn to move quietly. Come back
so much of the stuff he did in office just enabled corporations and fucking billionaires to make more money. Which is so fucked up if you think about it, especially because, yeah. I'm a PlayStation fan, too. What did I don't even know what I said, Maris. Collect 3 extra thick ink. What am I supposed to do with it? Where do I get 3 extra thick ink? Oh, he's fine now. Yeah, he got married. He's running his dad's former business, and he's kind of a troll at heart, but I think he's wised up and he's gotten like he's done being. I don't talk to him nearly as much because he's back in Ohio, but. What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, you're not wrong, Caffey. Well, that's why I thought it was insane that they said they're making a like a better PlayStation 5. I'm like, bitches, you can't even fucking. No one could buy your fucking regular. I have a PlayStation 5 that I had to spend $800 to fucking pick up. Yeah, Pug, you're completely accurate, but no, I don't know. I talk all over the place, and so yeah. Mr. Smith goes to. I don't know what you're talking about, Cole. How am I supposed to do something with this fucking thing? I got my PS5 through GameStop. They do their, they were, I don't know if they're still doing them, but they were doing drops like once a week, and you had to buy bundles though to like, yeah. I'm not saying I know what's going on, but I'm on the wrong level. That's why I'm an idiot. I may just wrap up the stream here pretty soon. I just wandered around this whole level with this ink thing and don't even know what I'm doing. Luck, science, luck. I wish you luck. Keep that booty hole clean, science. You got a laptop with a 3080? Damn, nice. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I did, Maris. I got the bundle. It had 3 games in it. It had Returnal, it had MLB The Show, and it had Hitman 3. I got all 3 of the games, took MLB and Hitman 3, and I took them to GameStop and traded them in for store credit. I'm sorry, Cole. I don't know why I don't know the things I don't know. I watch other things, but Core's my favorite. I'm a horror guy, man. I have a horror podcast. I like horror games. I like horror movies. It's what I like. Level 11. We're not on the right level. Okay, we gotta do that, Vissy. Penumbra 1 and 2. I haven't played that one, Science. And I'm your horror. I am. I mean, I don't like... So, Maris, I streamed a lot of horror over, like... So, I used to stream exclusively Hearthstone. Like, I streamed, for over a year. Like, I streamed 600 plus hours of Hearthstone for between 2017 and, between 2017 and 2020. And then I stopped playing Hearthstone. And that was in like April last year. I streamed a whole bunch of horror in between that time, and then I got to the beginning of this year and I started streaming a little more variety. Yeah, I try, Cole. I went back and started playing it when I was like waiting for code to build yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I remember why I didn't like this, and I stopped again. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I put it. If you're in my Discord, right, Science? If there's a game suggestion tab, I think if you go put it in there, I got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna play next month, but I'm gonna get this last thing and then end my stream because I don't want to hear. I'm gonna call my dad and see why he fucking was calling me 18 times. Maris, I played through all the Resident Evil games earlier this year before Village came out. But I played through all the mainline games. I didn't play, what do you call it? But I could go play 2 again. That game's good enough, I would play it again. Oh, no. You mean my dad's Science? No, because his text message pissed me off. You're not answering your phone message fucking pissed me off. He said, not answering your phone, and that fucking pissed me off. So I played half of Code Veronica, Vissy, and then my PS4 died. So I could go back to that and restart it. I also have the 2 Revelation games I haven't played. My dad is an angry old man, Science, who doesn't like me like being not completely conservative. He called me fucking 6 times and all he did was fucking harass me with that text message, and he's calling me again. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I will call you back when my stream is over. Somebody better be dead. I swear to fucking God. My dad is... I love my dad to death. Don't get me wrong. But he's a hard man to deal with in my older age. I don't know if I'm on the right... I think I might have been... I'm on the wrong level again because of the fucking... Yeah, exactly, Fire. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it made no fucking sense that I get that fucking message, man. You get a... Because... After one phone call, that's your message? Like, You're calling. He never calls me, and he's fucking calling every 10 minutes like this. It's like, Jesus Christ. Where's the fucking elevator? Because I think I'm on the wrong floor again. I don't fucking know. There. Is this the elevator? Yeah, Caffey, exactly. Kid you not. Here, I see something. He has literally called me 6 times since I started my stream. And that was the only text message he sent me. I'm a fucking Sith science. I don't know about that. I do get emotional about shit, but yeah. So I think I keep going up and leaving floor 11, and like floor 11 is apparently the only place I could get these fucking things. More power, Mega Fisto. Okay, what are we? 11. Yeah, Cole. My mom. This is phone conversations with my mom. Hey, mom, how's it going? Yeah, it works okay. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. And like literally just hangs up. Like she just gets tired of talking on the phone and like in the middle of a phone call fucking hangs up. In the middle of a phone call. So I live 1,100 miles away from my parents, Vissy, so it's, yeah. I stopped calling my fucking mother after all these years. Like, because it doesn't get me anything. She never answers. Yeah, I mean, science, it's... I tell people I'm the normal one of the 3 children, and they don't believe me, but, you know, here we are. I don't want to... Okay, there's the 3rd one.
Oh, makes my skin crawl. But the task is done. Bring me back my equipment, please. Once upon a time, there was an angel.
Okay.
And she was beautiful and loved by all. She was perfect.
That's what I say, science. My sister's 30, still lives at home, or gonna be 30 in January. Still lives at home with my parents. My brother is my brother. I love him, but he's my brother. Okay, I think quit. How do I know? God damn it. Yeah, well, I don't. So my sister went to college for